What's happening, YouTube? This is Jimmy G in the place to be, coming at you again with another unboxing video from a galaxy far, 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 far to infinity away. First of all, welcome to the good, the bad, and the awesome. And if you are watching my videos, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Thank you so much. Without you, it wouldn't be possible. Sorry. Talk amongst yourselves. But if you're not watching, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button. Notify yourself of when new things come out. I do all sorts of pop culture things, but mostly Transformers and Star Wars with other things sprinkled in too as well. So if you like Transformers, you like Star Wars, you like comic books, conventions, you like just seeing a big fat guy just talk to a camera, that's all great and gravy, and that's for you. Then come aboard my little rocket ship or my basement or whatever room I'm in and listen and watch and learn. And so, you know, Star Wars, again, one of my favorite franchises. And again, sorry, I don't have my Star Wars wall lit up yet. I need to get that lit up because I'm opening stuff that y'all need to see. Maybe I'll take another picture of it someday and let you take a look at it in awe and wonder of my little collection that I have over there with lightsabers and Starship One, not Slave One, and Bo-Katan's helmet and all sorts of wonderful things. But today I'm going to add something new to the collection. Just a few videos ago, you saw me open up a speeder bike from the Return of the Jedi 40th anniversary Star Wars vintage collection, and I loved it. And I said, you know what, I got to find the other things. And so I found one of them. And we are going to open that today. And what I have for you, bum, 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 bum. We got Return of the Jedi, AT-ST, and Chewbacca. What I love is Chewbacca it includes the figure with his bowcaster. This is amazing. I've always wanted an AT-ST. I never had an AT-ST as a kid. All I ever had was the speeder bike, and I had the Jabba the Hutt's palace. And then I had the, I don't know if y'all remember, and maybe I can find a picture and just show it to y'all, but the Chewbacca bandolier, the belt that you can put all your Star Wars figures on. And so that was like a badge of honor as I walked in the playground going, look at all my stuff. Look at all my Star Wars figures, you peasants. Bow down to me as I show you my Lobot. Because that's all I could afford. He was on clearance. You know, I couldn't get Luke Skywalker. I couldn't get that. I got Death Star Gunner and the purple elephant, the blue elephant from the Return of the Jedi. I got those things. I got the Bib Fortuna. But you know, I did get a few good ones. I did get Yoda, and I got Wicket, and I did get that speeder bike, which I really loved. But eventually I did get some of the other guys. But silly old, if I can go back and tell little Jimmy that some of those figures would be worth a lot of money, I probably still would have buried him in the sand or blew him up with firecrackers or something like that. But nevertheless, I've got this one here. So let's take a look at this box. There's the front. Love that they used the toy in its action glory right there on the moon of Endor. We got the shot that's included on the card, that Chewbacca. The last time with the speeder bike, I was debating on whether I open that card, and I ended up opening it. Maybe I'll open this one, or maybe I won't on this one. It just depends. I don't know yet. The side of the box just shows some of the playability and some of the articulation. The next part of the box, the same thing. And the same thing there. The top of the box has a cool little scene, and the bottom of the box is all the disclaimers and things like, let me turn it over like this so you can read that. I don't know if any of y'all are actually reading this, but from Disney and Hasbro and blah, 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 blah. There we go. And don't eat the packaging or anything of these toys. That's very dangerous. And don't stick them in places where it shouldn't go. Star Wars figures are meant to be played with, not to be... Anyway, all right, so let's take this over here to my bunker to get ready to unbox it. But I'd love to hear from you. Are you a episode 1, 2, and 3 person? Episode 4, 5, and 6? Or an episode 7, 8, and 9? Or are you a I just love Star Wars. It doesn't matter what episode, I am going to watch it. So comment down below what you are and tell me, what was your very first Star Wars figure you ever got? And have you gotten that again? Have you cherished that figure, brought it back into your adulthood? Or maybe you're still a kid and you still have that figure. Tell me about it. I'd love to know more. So tell me in the comments. But let's go and unbox this beautiful toy. I mean, collector's item. Let's do it. One more time in our unboxing area with Mr. Optimus Prime, my little creature there, and Brazilian Darth Vader Jesus statue. But let's do one more quick box spin for you all. There. And let's open her up. Well, here it is. What a booger bear. To these legs are not the funnest things in the world, but it is very cool. So let's take a look first at the figure, and let me get some light in here so we can see some Chewbacca. And so you can take a look at the look on his face. It is a hairy boy. He's got his bandolier, his little satchel, and he is covered with plastic fur all over. From an articulation standpoint, definitely has the movement there. Head does not move, but arms can move all the way around. Knees, feet. So he can soccer ball that right there. Yeah. Hoo-yah! He can sit, and his feet have that tilt. These new 3.75 inch figures, they got some pretty good articulation in them. I have to give Hasbro credit. They look great. And the face sculpt looks really, really cool. I can't zoom in quite well here, but you can see like the eyes, they're blue. Just a very nice figure overall. So yeah, Chewbacca, very cool. Got his gun here with his bowcaster. I can't figure out this part here. I thought it goes right here, but I was mistaken. And I got hot dog fingers, so it's very hard to get things in and to get them to stay. But yeah, there we are. Ta-da! His gun, he can hold it and shoot things. But what's really cool is I can put Chewbacca inside the AT-AT or AT-ST. From a comparison standpoint of figures, let's pull a couple figures. I got a meditating Sasquatch, Darth Jesus right here, and from a previous unboxing we got Tanjiro. Who would win in a fight, Tanjiro or Chewbacca? That would be interesting. Ooh, I should give Chewbacca Tanjiro's sword. I wonder if I could do that. Let's try that out. Tanjiro, sorry, sword's going away. Chewbacca, you are now officially samurai. There we are. Yeah, Chewbacca with a sword. That's pretty BA right there, my friend. Don't mess with a Wookiee with a Nichiren sword. He'll take you out. That's awesome. All right, Chewbacca aside, let's take a look at the main attraction, which is the figure. Tanjiro, don't worry, you'll get your sword back. I'll sit you over here so you can watch. But I am going to take this off the tripod so we can get a closer look. So give me just a second. All right, we are going handheld here for a moment. So let us start at the tippity top. And let's take a look at the inside. So we got a light there. Hopefully we can get shined in there. But yeah, we have some seats. You can see that. And the foot pedal controllers are there. But yeah, very cool, molded. And then you have this base right there. But if you take a look at that weathering. Again, these vintage vehicles, they are doing some really, really good work with the weathering. Now, if you're very good at weathering it yourself, I think you can do some really cool work. The guns do move up and down. Something I wish that would happen with the speeder. We'd have articulated guns that can move. But, oh, that gun came off. We'll put it back on here in just a little bit. Let's take a look from a side view here. And very, very, very cool. Look at the dirt. Just the dirt details right there on the feet. That's awesome. That is awesome. Let's take a look at the back. Again, some more weathering. Putting it together was a little bit of a booger bear, and getting it to pose is a little bit of a booger bear too. But I mean, it has some really cool articulation that you can pose it with. Just getting it to do it is a little bit of a booger bear there. So let's move her back to the front. I remember first seeing this vehicle, I thought it was very, very cool. It was like my AT-AT without the AT-AT. And look at that. You can open that window. Anybody home? Nope. But yeah, very nice detail. Let me get back on the tripod so we can kind of do some articulation with this too as well. All right, gun back on. So let me bring this in a little bit closer just to show you just a little bit of the articulation that you can do with this. Let's get a little, maybe we can get a little light there. Get a little light over here. There we are. But yeah, legs. You can move these babies however you want to. The also has this joint right here. And then this joint right here. And this joint right there. So you can, and look at that, you can even get it going wide with that too as well. But you can really get this thing in some cool poses. And be a cool kid. And now you got to get him just right, or he is very top heavy. So that was the bad thing about moving him around, is getting those toes. Let's scoot her back just a little bit. There we are. There we are. And this part does not move, but I thought it did, but oh well. All right, don't be so bow-legged on me. Here we go. Stay. Good boy. Ah. Stay. There we are. And just for a little comparison, we brought, let's bring Tanjiro back in. And Chewbacca with his sword, meditating Sasquatch, and Brazilian Jesus, Darth Vader. And our previous vehicle, the speeder bike. So how cool is that? Got my speeder bike, got my AT-ST. The only thing I'm missing is the indoor bunker. The one sad part was Chewbacca was not on card. he was just in a piece of paper. So you couldn't keep him in card if you wanted to, but you know what? No worries. He's meant to be played with. But there you have it. That is the AT-ST. So let's get back together and just give you my final thoughts on it. Well, here we are again to talk some final thoughts about this figure. But first, what is better than Chewbacca with one Nichiren sword? How about Chewbacca with two Nichiren swords? That's pretty cool. You gotta admit that. That's pretty cool. Having him, you know, samuraiing it up. Let's put him inside the AT-ST. And let's go from there. And let's bring the AT-ST into the shot. So there it is. Holding it way back out. It is a tall baby right there. And so, but very cool nonetheless. I love the weathering, things that I love. The weathering, the articulation is very cool. Putting it together was a little bit of a booger bear, but you know, we got it together. But yeah, the weathering, look at that. Very nice. And it's got the scar. So they did screen accurate. This one has that scar right there. And then the muddy feet. Of course, it's tromping around Endor. And Chewbacca, of course, he has a bowcaster. I'm going to give these swords back to my Demon Slayer figures, but for right now, let Chewbacca have fun with some swords. There. What do I not like? It's wobbly. It's very, very wobbly, but that's just the nature of this vehicle. I seem to recollect my friend had this when I was a kid, and it was wobbly as well. But so you just want to keep it in cool poses and whatever you want to do, just keep it in poses. But I think this would be a great addition to that Endor series of toys. And so I'm looking for my last piece is that Endor base, and then just get a couple figures with it as well. But Chewbacca, you are an amazing dude. So there we go. Let's put it back to the side. Thank you all. Remember to drive safely. But yeah, I love these toys. They remind me of my childhood. They're so nostalgic with the 3.75 inch figures, with the vehicles. I mean, just so cool. Let's bring that speeder bike back in here too. And there it is. I mean, putting them together here side by side. Let me just show you. Let me use the mess on the desk, but there they are, side by side. Let's get that screwdriver out of here. Just having a good old time. But would I recommend these figures? Absolutely. I mean, what better way to recreate some of your favorite scenes from Star Wars? But yeah, these are great figures. I really like them. Now all I need left is the Endor base, and my collection will be complete. And you can witness the power of this fully operational Star Wars diorama. My bad Emperor impression. The AT-ST itself is $89. I got them from GameStop. That's steep. You know, 75, 70 would be great. But 89. I mean, the speeder bike was 45, so I would have loved to seen that in the 40 to 35 range, maybe even 30. But I get it, man. Inflation. Things are expensive. Things get imported. Hasbro's got to make its money. But if you're a Star Wars fanatic like me, you gotta have it, right? You gotta have it. You gotta. It's just too cool. I mean, Chewbacca, Scout Trooper, Endor base, Luke, Leia, Han Solo, furry little Ewoks. What more can you ask for? I mean, Return of the Jedi, it wasn't my favorite Star Wars movie. My favorite one is Empire Strikes Back, but Return of the Jedi was really, really good. I mean, that redemption story, that redemption arc of Anakin Skywalker is awesome. And spoilers, just to let you know, Empire Strikes Back has the big reveal that Darth Vader is Luke's father. I let it out there. I'm sorry if I ruined it for you, but that's what it is. The movies have been out for decades, so if you haven't watched it yet, and if you didn't know that, come on. Get out there, watch them. Mandalorian, it's been great. I can't wait for the N1 vintage craft. Man, that's going to be awesome. I have that pre-ordered. So that'll be really cool. I can't wait to unbox that. But yep, gonna look for that indoor base. I think I saw it at Target once. Maybe it's there still. I'm gonna try to get it. I'm gonna do my best not to order it. Worst case scenario, I will order it, but I want to see if I can find it in the wild. That's always fun, the thrill of the hunt. Again, a very awesome toy. I recommend it, and I think you will be happy with it in your diorama and collection. So with that, I leave you. For our next vlog, we'll do some more fun stuff. But you know what, y'all? Stay young, have fun, and be awesome, and we will talk to you later. Hasta la vista. Oh, no, wrong movie. May the Force be with you, and also with you. Bye-bye now.